Hey YouTube, and welcome. If you don't know who I am, my name is Monkey D. Shenzo, and I'm going to be King of the Pirates. That's right, today is a pirate cosplay stream. I decided to go a little different than what maybe standard expectations were. We're going to be trying out One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. So I do want to stress, if you are a fan of One Piece and you have not caught up to the Wano arc yet, there will be spoilers. Now granted, I think this arc wrapped up like a year or two ago now, but nonetheless, I feel compelled to let you know that they jump right on into it. I don't know where the story's going to go. I don't know anything about this game other than it's One Piece Dynasty Warriors. So, but I did see the first fight involves some characters who you may or may not know. So, with that being said, I want to welcome you all to the stream. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you will enjoy watching me beat up a bunch of pirate goons in a One Piece outfit. So, thank you very much, and we'll see you on the other side. YouTube, hello and welcome back. We are just about to jump into gameplay here. I have literally only started the game to test that the controller works. That's it. I don't know anything else about it. So we're going to jump on in and have a great time. But, yep, for some reason you have to connect every time. I never really understood that. We're really only going to do the dramatic log, which is the main story. Again, I don't remember where this leaves off, but need to log out in order to change, but I never logged in. That's the thing. I never signed up for anything. Odd. Anyway, yeah, but welcome on in. So you can do normal attacks, charge attacks, and you do combinations. So yeah, again, it's Dynasty Warriors, but with the One Piece cast. That's basically what this game is. So it should be some dumb fun for a couple hours, and I think that's hopefully what we're going to do. So let's strap on in as soon as the game loads. I believe it's going to jump us right on into a battle immediately. I think we're going to have Luffy and Eustace Kid as the tag team. We'll be playing as Luffy. But again, I don't really know what to expect, except for the storyline. But I don't really know where else we'll go from here. But I do hope you guys will enjoy. So without further ado, let's jump on in as we play a member of the Straw Hat Pirates. And it looks like this is kind of going through everything that has come before. And there's a lot. I can't even summarize it for you if I wanted to. And yeah, it's all Japanese with English dubs. Or English subtitles, rather. Not English dubbed. But, yep, so these guys are... It looks like this is a tutorial showing off the gameplay controls. And so, for some background, for some non One Piece fans, Luffy is a rubber man. He ate a fruit that turned him into a rubber man. And that's why he can stretch and do all these other weird things. Some of the dubbing is fucking terrible. So some of the English translations are very bad. They call these the Animal Kingdom Pirates. I think that is a terrible translation. Yeah, this is, the Animal Kingdom Pirates are led by Kaido, who is one of the 4 Emperors of the Sea. So we are in war against their pirate crew. That's kind of the background story. Dynasty Warriors gameplay is a little unexpected. Yeah, no, I remember hearing about this. I've never played it, but I've always wanted to. So, yeah, I prefer the fan translation of Kaido's pirate group, where he calls them the Beast Pirates. I just feel that's a lot better of a pirate name than Animal Kingdom. Now, granted, Animal Kingdom technically does work, but I don't know. I feel sometimes the Viz translations are just awful. I mean, for example, they still call Zoro Zolo, even though that's not even remotely accurate and hasn't been for 20 years, 27 years. They still call him that because they made a translation error in the beginning. Now, their current translation guy, who's been there for about 2 years or so, is a lot better than anyone else they've ever had. But nonetheless, because of consistency, they have done a very, very poor job in a lot of translations with One Piece, which sucks. Destruction and powerful attacks. Some buildings and objects can be destroyed by attacks. Causing destruction will cause damage to any enemies caught up in it, and items may appear from destroyed objects. Some of your attacks will propel down or stun enemies into the air. Building and objects may also destroy by hitting enemies into them. So yeah, as you can see, they're just going to keep summoning these grunts until we move on. Power dash. Press B to perform a power dash that allows you to knock enemies back while moving. Hold down B to increase the distance traveled. Power dash can be used in many situations for movement, dodging, and attacking. Using power dash will consume stamina. Stamina restores gradually when not attacking. But yet, more Animal Kingdom pirate reinforcements have arrived. Strong enemies have an armor gauge. The armor gauge can be reduced with attacks when empty. And when empty, the enemy is momentarily stunned. Stunned enemies are unprotected, giving you a chance to launch combos. You can lock on to strong enemies by pressing down on the R stick, and then you can cancel or use the R left and right. Okay, good to know. So for those that do not know, Mugiwara means straw hat. So even though Kid calls Luffy Straw Hat, the English translation called him Luffy. But yeah, that's, again, like I said, some translation is tricky. I don't want to judge too much, but it's like, why not just call him Straw Hat? You know what I mean? Like, why have Kid call him by his, say he's Mugiwara and not Luffy, you know? I don't know. Translation is as much an art as it is a science sometimes. Oh, hello, Big Mom. So, Big Mom is another one of the four emperors, basically one of the four strongest pirates in the One Piece universe. Her name is Charlotte Linlin, and she is very, very, very strong. Okay, so we have special moves. Okay. And then Eustace Kid, who's our ally in this fight, is another one of what they call the worst generation. Basically, he's in the same kind of class as Luffy is. So, you know, he's a captain of his own pirate group, and he wants to defeat Kaido and Big Mom here for similar reasons. Yep, here is Big Mom. Giant enemies' armor gauge can only be reduced when they are in mid-attack. When they begin their attack, use power dash to dodge an attack from their blind spot. When the armor gauge is emptied, the shield icon is reduced by 1, and the character will enter armor break state. In this state, being hit by attacks causes the character to be interrupted, and they'll take more damage than usual. And removing all shield icons will knock the character out. Full force burst. Some special moves put your character into a powered up state. This is now the full force burst. Special gauge will decrease gradually while it's active. It will either end when the gauge is empty or by pressing the same button used to activate it. Yeah, so Big Mom also has a power, and she uses, I think it's called the Soul Fruit. Basically, she's allowed to, she imbues a part of her soul into inanimate objects and can bring them to life. I think they're called homies. And there's Kaido. And Kaido and Lin Lin, Big Mom, are both allies. But as you can see, they don't really get along. And one of the unique things about One Piece is that a lot of their characters have, a lot of their characters have unique laughs. So, like, I don't know if you saw Kaido's, but his was ro 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 ro. And then this form that Luffy is using now is called Gear 4. All right. But yeah, Kid is also a devil fruit user as well. And that is the tutorial.
彼の死に際に放った一言は人々を海に駆り立てたというグランドラインの果てにあるというワンピースその宝を狙い世界中の海賊が海へと乗り出した人々はロマンを追い求める世はまさに大海賊時代
The Red Hair Pirates. That's red-haired Shanks.
じゃあこの帽子をお前に預ける。俺の大切な帽子だ。いつかきっと返しに来い。立派な海賊になってな。怒りを上げろ。王を張れ。出発だ。
そして少年の冒険は10年後のこの場所から始まる。10年後。
いやー、今日は船出日和だな。まずは仲間集めだ。10人は欲しいな。よっしゃー、行くぞー。海賊王に俺はなる。
All right. So that was the tutorial. And it looks like maybe the main story does start from the beginning. Little odd. Wasn't really expecting that. So let's see. So we have online play, and we can join. Okay, good to know. So we could do Alabasta, or as they've redubbed it, Arabasta. That will be our beginning. So yeah, the Arabasta is very early on. It's after, I think, we've gotten some of the initial crew members. But I want to say by the time we hit this point, Luffy has a crew of 5, I think. Himself, Zoro, Nami, Usopp, and Sanji. So we will see. Might be 6. They might have gotten Chopper at this point. I don't know. But we will investigate and continue. So, yep. So they do have Chopper here. Okay, Chopper and Vivi. So the Straw Hat Pirates of Vivi head to Alabasta to stop Crocodile's plot when suddenly a marine appears before them. All right. So real quick, we'll just do a very brief summary of the events that led up to here. Luffy sets out to become king of the pirates. Along the way, he recruits the swordsman Roronoa Zoro. I almost said Zolo because of the freaking terrible English translation. Nami, their navigator. Usopp, their marksman / liar / backup captain. True facts. Sanji, their cook. Along the way, they meet Vivi, who initially is one of their enemies, but is revealed to be the princess of Alabasta, working against one of what's known as the 7 warlords of the sea. Crocodile, who's trying to take over the country for his own ends. On the way to Alabasta, Nami falls ill, and they recruit a doctor, Chopper, who's a reindeer who ate what's known as the human fruit, basically giving him human intelligence and the ability to transform into different forms. Chopper ends up joining their crew, and in Alabasta, you might have seen Ace. Ace is a member of the Whitebeard Pirates. Whitebeard is one of the 4 emperors we talked about, along with Big Mom and Kaido. And Ace is Luffy's brother. So that, I hope, will give a very brief summary of kind of where we are, how we got here, without giving away too much spoilers. So, without further ado, oh yeah, and then the 2 other characters on the screen, the enemies, are Smoker, who's a marine, and who ate a Logia-type devil fruit. Basically means it's like an elemental-based one. They're very tricky and tough to deal with. And then Tashigi is his lieutenant. So Captain Smoker and Tashigi. And Smoker is chasing after Luffy because Luffy became the first pirate to get away from him in storyline since he took his position. So that is, I think, everything. I think I covered everything, but we'll see kind of where things lead off from here.
かくしてモンキー D ルフィは幼い頃に出会った偉大な海賊赤髪のシャンクスとの約束を果たす。
But it looks like it's going to do what I just did, so sorry about that, YouTube.
いつか海賊王になるという夢を胸に海を進むルフィはイーストブルーでさまざまな出会いを経験する。海賊狩りの剣士ゾロ、狙撃手のウソップ、コックのサンジ、航海士のナミ、そして海賊船ゴーイングメリー号を航海の仲間に加えた。 ルフィたちが目指すことに決めたのは、世界中の海賊たちがしのぎを削るグランドライン。その果てには、かつての海賊王ゴールド・ロジャーが残したと言われるワンピースがあるとされる。数々の仲間と共にイーストブルーの名だたる強者や海賊たちを倒したルフィは3000万ベリーの賞金首となっていた。長い航海に備えるために立ち寄った町ローグタウンで、海軍大佐白陵のスモーカーに追われたが、なんとか振り切りイーストブルーを後にする。
俺はオールブルーを見つけるために。
俺は海賊王。
俺は大剣豪に。
私は世界地図を書くため。
俺は勇敢なる海の戦士になるためだ。
ルフィと仲間たちは未知なる冒険を前に、それぞれの夢と目標を改めて宣言するのだった。
行くぞグランドライン。
グランドラインに入り、新たな冒険を始めたルフィたちの前に、秘密犯罪会社バロックワークスに潜入していたアラバスタ王国王女ビビと出会う。バロックワークスによる内乱を止めたいと願うビビを祖国に送ることに決めた一味だったが、ナミが高熱を発して倒れてしまう。そこでビビは一つの提案をする。
一刻も早くナミさんの病気を治して、そしてアラバスタへ。それがこの船の最高速度でしょ。
ドラム王国に上陸した一味は、国唯一の医者ドクター・クレハにナミを見せ、クレハの弟子で人々の実を食べたトナカイチョッパーと出会う。ルフィたちはチョッパーを戦意として一味に誘うが、人間にもトナカイにも拒まれた化け物である自分は仲間にはなれないという。
誘ってくれてありがとう。俺はここに残るけど、いつかまたさ、気が向いたらここへ
行こ
ナミの病状も無事回復し、チョッパーを仲間に加えて冒険を再開した一味は、ビビの祖国アラバスタへと舵を取る。
Alright, so now we can pick. Do we play as Luffy, Zoro, or Sanji? I think we gotta play Luffy, right? Because I'm Luffy. So, when an enemy hit by a smash hits the four walls, shockwave is sent out, hits surrounding enemies.
やるか。
But it is cool that you get to pick, like, the different characters. I'll probably end up playing a lot more of this off stream. I love Dynasty Warriors games. It's a guilty pleasure for sure. I know they're like very repetitive and simplistic, but there's just something about beating up hundreds of thousands of goons in a map that just, you know, just makes me happy inside. Thank you, Raynella. But all right. Man, that's weird. A loading screen to a loading screen? Odd choice.
ヒーロー？クロコダイルはアラバスタのヒーローなの？ええ、クロコダイルは王家七部会、つまり世界政府公認の海賊ってこと。
Yep, so the seven warlords of the sea are pirates recognized by the world government.
国の人たちにとっては
And kind of act as like their agents, sort of.
七部会でも海軍でもありがたさには変わりはないの。
しかしその英雄が実はアラバスタを乗っ取ろうとしているとは、みんな夢にも思ってねえんだろうな。
クロコダイルは
Yeah, Dynasty Warriors games are great. I love
ア
them.
ラバスタで暴動を起こそうとしてる。まずはそれを抑えて。
So this is, hilariously enough, a pretty accurate plot line for what we have going on in the real world right now. We can stop that from happening and drive out Baroque work. We might be able to save Alabasta. Got it. Huh, where's Luffy?
あれ？ルフィは？
This is very much a Luffy moment. He runs off on his own because he's hungry. Hey, Smoker, how you doing?
やっぱり来たか、この国へ。
So, you've come here after all.
あ
The smoke that day, it was you. What are you doing here?
ローグタウンじゃあと一歩で逃げられたが、ここで必ず捕らえてやる。
とりあえず逃げるしかねえ。
Going to have to make a run for it. Yeah, so basically, Luffy's attacks don't work on Smoker.
タシギ、海兵どもを緊急招集。街をくまなく回って麦わらの一味を探せ。
麦わらの一味が了解です。今度こそ海賊狩りのゾロを捕まえて刀を。
And Tashigi's whole thing is that she wants to take all the swords away from pirates.
逃がすか、ホワイトブロー。
And here's Ace.
やめときな。お前は煙だろうが、俺は火だ。俺とお前の能力じゃ勝負はつかねえよ。
てめえか。白ひげ海賊団の2番隊隊長がこの国に何の用だ。ポートガスディ・エース。
弟をね、探してんだ。
Rainella, uh-oh.
変わらねえな、ルフィ。
All right. So the victory condition is break through the siege of the Marines. Lose condition is if any allies are defeated. First mission, give Smoker a beating. Characters grow using maps. By reaching an island using necessary coins and berries, you can raise a character stats and acquire new and special skills. Each island can be used to grow a fixed number of times. Beginning map, they affect all characters. You start with this map, and then character maps. Okay. So we have, we don't have any berries, so we can't upgrade anything, which makes sense. Soul map allows you to acquire souls to further enhance your characters. Even characters who maxed out their growth map will receive these additional enhancements. Reach each island and spend the required souls to boost stats and learn new skills. Stats increase gained on the soul map will apply to characters. Okay, so we can't do anything there as we don't have any berries. So, special move set. You can set up to 4 special skills. And it looks like that's all we have. And, yep, sounds good.
逃がさねえぞ、麦わら。
諦めな。俺とルフィは止められねえよ。
Logia Tactics. When a Logia character activates an ability and changes their appearance, normal attacks do not deal any damage. By putting the enemy in army break state, you will be able to cause damage to them directly.
話は後だ。協力して片付けちまう。ルフィ、なんですぐに海軍に見つかってんのよ。
Power type, full first burst characteristic, attack strength increases, and smash attacks are even more powerful.
余計な真似しやがって。
余計な真似をするのはこれからだ。
Alright, we beat Smoker.
俺は増援を連れてくる。お前らは奴らを足止めしておけ。
この隙に海軍を蹴散らすぞ。
任せとけエース
Territory. Defeat enemies inside the territory to reduce the territory durability to 0. Then defeat the leader that appears to make the territory fall. Taking out the enemy's territory make your allies advance much smoother. And we've captured Desert Town. Alright, now we have to go after the Marine Commander. Open treasure chests to acquire various items with special effects. Downed items have a small chance to drop items. Oh, got some berries. That'll help. But yeah, so just initial thoughts. Gameplay feels very good. Very much a Dynasty Warriors game. And it's fun getting to kind of see the main story from One Piece play out as well. But yeah, at this point in the story, Ace is a pretty big deal. But I'm excited that we start this early in this game. That's super cool. Allies with low strength will have a green ring. Getting close to an ally will restore their life, so we gotta go help Usopp. Submissions may take place when approaching battles in various locations and that fulfill certain criteria. If you successfully complete submissions, you can earn berries after the battle as a bonus for completing the submissions. Other games that remind me of is back in the Dreamcast and Alien Front Online or Earth Defense Front. I've never finished reading the manga or Joe, because Johnny was quoting, where's the One Piece so much? I'm sorry, Relic. I love One Piece so much. Alright, we rescued Usopp, which is good. Now we gotta go help out Zoro and Sanji. Not that those two would really need help in the story, but it's Dynasty Warriors, so... Grew on Pirate Lore stuff, there are legends here in Maritimes, and oh, that's so cool. Alright, Nami is in trouble. So we'll probably have to go help Nami here in a minute. Tashigi's here. Now we gotta go defeat Tashigi here in just a second. Alright, let's go help out Zoro.
相変わらず強え。
この手で
相手なんかしてられるか。俺たち以外の海賊を追えよ。
逃がしません。私が捕らえなければいけないのはあなたたちです。あなた捕まえなきゃいけないのにこの手で。
俺だって捕まるわけにはいかねえんだよ。
逃がしません。
There's Tashigi.
私一人でスモーカーさんと合流しないと。
ようやく言ったか。俺に任せろ。
Alright, Chopper and Nami can advance now. Alright, we've captured Ghost down. So, I think, is this just Sanji we're missing then? No, it's Zoro. Okay. Of course Zoro would go the wrong way. That's very typical. Alright, so Zoro is the only one who hasn't made it yet. And he'll be there shortly. And then here's Smoker. Fighting airborne enemies. Enemies in midair can be dropped to the ground by putting them in armor break or knocking them out. Also, by locking on with R, you can perform a power dash and some special skills in the direction of the locked on target. Knocked enemies to the ground with aerial combo or special attack coming from a power dash. Aim for heavy damage in that time. They got the small fry first. Alright, Smoker's gone.
あとは頼んだぞタシリ。
困ったな。見てしたくねえ。
Boom!
スモーカー大佐と連絡が取れん。麦わらはどこだ。今のうちに敵を巻くぞ。
And there we go. We have defeated Smoker.
さっきのやつはお前の兄貴なのか?
Big brother? That guy's your big brother? That's right, he is. Ace is 3 years older than me, so he got off the island 3 years earlier too. To think that two brothers would both end up eating devil fruits. At any rate, Ace is really strong. I've never beaten him in a fight. I don't believe it. Against a regular human? That's right. It was defeat after defeat, but these days, I'd beat him. Who do you think you'd beat?
こいつはどうも。皆さん、うちの弟がいつもお世話に。
Thanks a lot for taking care of my little brother, guys. Not at all.
とにかくまあ。
Anyway, I'm glad I finally got to see you. I've been waiting, been wanting to give you this. Huh? This bit of paper? Keep hold of it, always. It is this piece of paper that will bring us back together.
出来の悪い弟を持つと。
Having such a troublesome little brother is sometimes worrying. I know he must be a pain, but take care of him, won't you? You're going already?
ああ。
Yeah, I'm after a big criminal. Goes by the name of Blackbeard.
もともとは
He used to be one of my lackeys in the 2nd division of the Whitebeard Pirates. He jumped ship after committing the worst crime a pirate can commit, killing his shipmates.
隊長の俺が始末をつけなきゃな。
I'm the commander, so I have to finish this business. I wouldn't be scouring the seas like this if it weren't serious.
次に会う。
Next time we meet, I'll be reaching the top. See you soon, Ace.
来いよ、高見。
Come find me there, Luffy. Alright, got an A, I'll take it. Crew points earned in battle will increase crew levels of members who fought together with you. As your crew level increases, you can earn valuable coins and new growth maps. Defeat enemies with special moves, full force burst, form changes, rescue crew occupied territories, to defeat many enemies and defeat strong enemies. Alright, bonus from skill, Brother Sake Cups, which we never used, so... defeat strong enemies to get bronze coins and silver coins for that enemy. Winning battles can earn your ally character's silver coins. The higher your ally's crew levels are, the more silver coins you earn. Precious gold coins can be earned as a battle clear reward. Alright, so it looks like we got quite a few, because we teamed up with Ace for quite a while there. And we got a soul! 5 types, life, stamina, attack, defense, and skill. Come in 3 sizes, small, moderate, and large. Smaller sizes are more common, while larger ones are less likely to appear. Got it. Alright, we got quite a lot of berries, so that's good. And now we have free log, so we can go back and play through different missions, I'm assuming, at our own pace. The Rebel Army has moved their base to a town near the capital. There's no time. It's fine, I'm sure we'll make it. Let's just hurry. I give up. What?
おい、ルフィ。
Hey, Luffy, we have to hurry and stop the Rebel Army, or there'll be 1 million man clash between the people. What a drag. What? Hey! Vivi, I want to kick Crocodile's butt. If we stop these rebels, will that stop Crocodile? Even if we get to that town, there'll be nothing for us to do. We're pirates, don't forget. He does make a good point, for once. I know you don't want anyone to die in this fight, none of your people, nor any of us, but we're up against one of the 7 warlords of the sea and 1 million people are itching to fight. Do you really think everyone's going to live? You're being naive. People are going to die. Cut it out! Don't say things like that. That's exactly what I'm trying to prevent. Why does anyone have to die? Crocodile's the one to blame here. Then why are you risking your life? Even I can see what needs to be done with this country. What? You can't do it all by yourself. What else is there for me to risk? I mean, nothing else to risk, nothing. You've got us, haven't you? We're friends, right? The truth is, you're the most upset one to kick his butt more than anyone, right? Tell me where we find this crocodile. So that's something Luffy's pretty good at. Hey, let's take this complicated situation and let's simplify it as much as possible. Alright, the key to a great escape. Mr. Prince. Luffy and the crew found Crocodile's hideout, rain base, but fell into a cunning trap. So we can only play as Sanji here. This moment, for those that are not big fans of One Piece, is considered to be one of Sanji's greatest moments in the manga. It's pretty legit. So, stamina usage is reduced during a power dash for speed type characters.
クロコダイルのいるレインディナーズを
Luffy and his crew made their way to Rain Dinners, where they expected to find Crocodile, but were attacked once again by Smoker and got separated from Vivi, Sanji, and Chopper. But having gotten past Smoker and his gang and finding their way to Rain Dinners, they fell straight into Crocodile's trap. Well, they sure managed to trick us. Yep, they certainly did. That trap could have been easily avoided. Why'd you two buffoons always have to rush in head first? Seriously, you guys. Don't you start. We wouldn't be in this mess if you hadn't chased us around like you did. If you're going to die, you might as well die friends, don't you think? There's Crocodile. I had heard you were a bit of a mad dog smoker. I take it you don't see me as an ally then? And I don't blame you. Don't worry, I'll tell the government you died bravely fighting the weakling Straw Hats. So he's one of the 7 warlords of the sea. You're Crocodile. Get ready to fight. Hey, no need to shout. This party's just about to get started. Am I right, Miss All Sunday? Quite. The rebel army is about to march on Alabarna. Alabarna is the capital of Alabasta, by the way. Okay, well, I think we'd best make a move then. We've got important business in Alabarna. What? Yes, Restaurant Le Crap. Who the hell is this? Me? I'm Mr. Prince. Look like you're with my shipmates. Where are you now? I can't tell you. If I do, you'll... Gah! You can't watch this. You're going to add too many to your list. Keep going, Raynella. You can do it. You time waster. Oh, hello? We've caught a strange man in front of Rain Dinners. Excellent. Let's go see this intruder, Miss All Sunday. Oh, I forgot to mention, this room occasionally floods. See you soon, Straw Hat Luffy. Ha ha ha. Alright, so our goal is to get through and rescue our crewmates and Smoker. Lose condition is if Sanji is defeated. The first mission is to give Baroque Works a beating. Gold coins are valuable items that can only be earned once. The same gold coins may be used multiple islands without being lost. I see, so this is how you upgrade everything, okay. So this is the beginning map. I think we will probably want to increase life here. And then, yeah, it looks like it stacks, so that's good to know. And then it automatically goes up. Yeah, there's a lot to this. And this is only one of the maps. Then they have character-specific maps, which is pretty wild. We don't have enough berries to activate that, though. Let me check the soul map here. So this is for Sanji, soul map 0. So, yeah, we can do 1 soul, because I think that's all we have. Then we'll go here. We'll increase some life again. And then it looks like whatever we decide to do here will be one of the last ones. So we'll increase our defense. Stamina gauge. And we don't have Mr. 3 yet. Bounty Hunter. Yep, sounds good. And then, yeah, we don't have enough money to upgrade anything else. Except for the stamina gauge. So might as well do that. Why not? Boost all of our stats a bit. And then, yeah, might as well do that just because we have it. And we have the money and can't afford anything else. So, okay. So we can get Pursuit or Bounty Hunter is our skill. I think Bounty Hunter will be good. So I think that'll be good. And then I don't believe we have any extra. Yeah, we only have the 4. Okay, so here we go. There's also some territories that are so strongly under enemy control they cannot be captured. So Rain Base is one of those. And we defeated one of the Baroque Work agents. Speed type full first burst. They stamina usage is greatly reduced. They have heard the commotion and appeared. Hello, Rabbit. Welcome on in. Alright, so we gotta go defeat some more enemies. What are you talking about? I am absolutely a pirate, Rabbit. Don't tell me you don't watch One Piece. Can you believe? Oh, I can believe it. You might just have to turn in your nerd card, though. Alright, so we beat up those guys, and we've got Chopper as our ally. Yeah, this is going to be a very long game if we're in Alabasta and it goes all the way up to the showdown in Wano with Kaido. It's going to be a very, very long game. I'm not mad about it. Just want to let you guys know, we are probably not going to beat this game today. Alright, time to go get more Baroque works. Rabbit, how are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. I know you had a very busy night on Friday. I hope you're able to get everything sorted out. It's good to see you. Weekend was busy-ish. You had to get first aid course renewed. Oh, yeah. Well, I hope you're able to get through that, Relic, for sure. Nothing sorted, doing homework. I'm sorry, Rabbit. One step at a time, I suppose. Scored 89 and learned new stuff. Hell yeah, Relic, way to go. That's awesome. Congratulations. All right, there we go. There's Crocodile. Still waiting to have someone come out and look at your central air heat unit. Now saying it will be Tuesday. I'm sorry, Renella. Oh, they don't screw up your last name? Oh. Alright. Now Crocodile is moving towards the commotion. Let's cross the bridge so they can't find us. They put Harrison Chase. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, hopefully they'll get it right this time. Alright, but we made it across? Vivi, do something. Get us out of here. We've got to hurry. The rebellion has already started. Hang on just a bit longer. I promise I'll get help. I won't abandon you guys no matter what. What in the world happened? Everything going just as planned. Sanji? Mind giving the location, princess? So, we have now joined forces with Vivi. And now we have to get into the Rain Dinner's basement.
ルフィさんたちは檻の中なの。早く鍵を探し。あれは
Mr. 3, Galdino.
サンジさん、ミスター3のドルドルの力で檻の合鍵を作れないかしら。
And there we go. Beat up Mr. 3. See ya, Crap Croc.
あの雑魚どももう許さん。
Had enough of these small fry, I'm gonna crush them all.
さっきの部屋はもう湖に沈んだか。
The room sunk into the lake. That was a close one. Hey, are you alive, Luffy? Those power users sure do take a lot of risks. Roronoa, why did you save me? Captain's orders. Nothing more. There's no need to thank me. Where's Crocodile? Ah, I just realized. Whoa, Smoker, you want to fight? Go. But this is the last time I let you guys run. Next time we meet, you're dead, Straw Hat Luffy. Right, let's go. Which way is Alubarna? That way, due east. You know, you're not such a bad guy after all. Go on, run. Alright, there we go. Got an S on that one, but only an A on the clear time. And we obtained, got quite a few medals there. And the Mr. Prince costume can now be selected. So there we go. Next stage, everybody. Does that guy know smoking is bad? Well, he's literally made it smoke, Relic, so... The Straw Hat Pirates and Vivi hurry to Alabarna, which is caught up in the Whirlpool Rebellion, but Crocodile's influence looms large. Merciless fight to the death. Luffy vs. Crocodile. Excuse me.
少々ふざけが過ぎたな、麦わらのルフィ。
I'll give you 3 minutes. I don't have any more time to waste on the likes of you. Hey, Ranella, have you heard a similar line like that somewhere? Alright. Victory condition, give Crocodile a beating. Lose condition, Luffy is defeated. First mission. Alright. Attack enhancement. Ooh. I think we should go with that for sure. Get a moderate life increase there. Upgrade Bounty Hunter. And I guess, let's take a look at the soul map. Alright, we don't have, we didn't get any souls on this one. So let's increase our attack a little bit as well. Alright, and there we go. Skill set. We'll do an attack enhancement. Because we're not going to be defeating probably a lot of enemies here. Alright. Oh, that was a waste. So, Crocodile is another Logia user. He has the power of the Sand Fruit. So he is a Sandman.
手に入る者みんなを助けようとするんだ。お前がいる限り死ぬまでお前に向かっていくから。お前は俺がここで仕留めるんだ。
Desert Girasol.
島が地面に吸い込まれてく。
勇者を知らんのか。墓標のいらねえ砂漠の便利な監獄。
この砂、走るだけじゃ抜けられねえ。思いっきり飛んじまえば。
もう遊びはこの辺でよかろう。俺とお前では海賊の格が違うんだ。
俺はずっと真面目にやってるぞ。
戦闘でこの俺にかなう者はこの世にいない。
Renella, did you hear the comment about the 3 minutes?
悪魔の実の能力は使い方と訓練次第でいくらでも強い戦闘手段になる。この俺に立てていたことを存分に後悔する。
I figured you would appreciate it, of all people. Yeah, so at the beginning of this fight, Crocodile throws down an hourglass, and he says, 3 minutes is all the time I have to play with you. And I was like, oh, that line probably sounds familiar to Raynella. And for those that don't know, Albert Wesker has like a very famous line that's almost identical, except for it's 7 minutes. Versus 3.
てめえのような口先だけのルーキーなんざいくらでもいるぜ。麦わらのルフィ。このグランドラインやよ。
Oh, that's pretty cool, Rabbit. There you go.
苦しそうだな。だがじきに楽になれる。
Must have loved the Macho Man's performance in the first Spider-Man movie. Exactly.
くだらねえ時間を過ごした。
Raynella's like, oh, Rabbit's captured my attention. Masamune and One-Winged Angel and Baldur's Gate 3? Hell yeah.
Naze 戦う
5 minutes of playtime.
D の名を持つあなたたちよ。
D? どうやら無駄な質問みたいね。
So, yep, Luffy just got rescued by Miss All Sunday. Plots within plots. Alright, I'll take an A grade. Alright, Luffy is now crew level 2. You know I have to do it now, yep. An unstoppable fight. The final battle will be in Alubarna. Vivi struggles to maintain calm, but the guns of civil war begin to fire despite her efforts. The crew enter Alubarna, intending to defeat Baroque Works and stop their role in causing the unrest. Samson, thank you so much for subscribing with Prime for 40 months. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well, Samson. It's great to have you here. Rabbit says there's no samurai mob, but there's one called Mystic Blade. You got Eastern weapons, so your guy can have a katana. There you go. Hell yeah, Rabbit. Well, I hope you enjoy your new run with the Mystic Blade mod pack. I think that'll be cool. Alright, so we can play Zoro or Sanji. We played as Sanji already. Why don't we play as Zoro this time? Does that sound good? We'll try to give everybody a bit of a spotlight today. But yeah, Samson, it's good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. Greatly appreciate it. Attack Alabarna! The rebellion has started. The Navy's here too, by the looks of it. Things are looking bad. But we'll stop them. I learned something on the ship. Never give up. We'll stop Baroque Works that are fanning the flames of rebellion. Vivi will stop the rebellion. Right, thank you guys. I think you know this already, but the shape-shifting bastard is on the battlefield. That's Mr. 2, by the way. He could turn into one of the crew and come for you. Think there's anything fishy about anyone, check they're wearing the X sign, okay? Got it. The X from before, right? Tired but good. How's the pirating going? It's going really well, Samson. We're kicking ass. Taking names. I think I pleasantly surprised a lot of people. But here we go. Here's Mr. 2. The clone fruit to transform into a copy of another person. The crew are so excited by this that they befriend him without even knowing who he is. Oh, the Fishman Island arc relic? There you go. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Samson. Discovered that he was in fact Mr. 2, a Baroque Works agent. They worked together to devise a way to combat his ability to use the clone fruit.
印なら罰がいいなあビビかっこいいもんなうん私もそれがいい
左腕にバツ印をつけその上から包帯を巻く一味とビビ少しでも仲間が怪しいと感じたら包帯を取ってその印を見せる
Seed booty! There you go, Rainella.
左腕を突き出す
これから何が起こっても左腕のこれが仲間の印だ
今クロコダイルとの決戦に臨むルフィたちの腕には揃って包帯が巻かれていた
Alright, so here we go. We have Nami, Usopp, Chopper, and Sanji all on the battlefield. And Baroque Works have been annihilated. That's our victory condition. I love those victory conditions. And we lose if either Zoro or Sanji are defeated. The first mission, to give Baroque Works a beating. Alright, so we'll go into our growth map here. Yep, Nami's here. We get the whole Straw Hat crew up until Alabasta, which is up to Chopper. Alright, pursuit. Bounty hunter. I think we should definitely... Let's upgrade bounty hunter. To upgrade one of our skills. We don't have the ability for the attack enhancement yet. Don't really use a lot of stamina. Don't have a Mr. 1 ability yet. So we get a small defense boost. I think we should... Oh, we don't have the money for that. Okay, so yeah, let's go with the defense boost here. And then we'll do another life boost. And I think I'll save our money for there. And we don't have any souls we can use either. So we'll use a bounty hunter as our skill. And we'll call it good.
バロックワークスに先導されて戦いがどんどん広がってる。だけど止めるわ。まずはバロックワークスを倒しましょう。お姫様たちが来たみたい。
Looks like the princess is here. I'll do my best to get the enemy if only we get our hands on these cannons. Alright. Hey, Aaron, welcome on in. Yes. Alright, we got a couple sub-quests, so I'm going to just rush to this one real quick. Sanji should be okay for a little while anyway. But it's good to see you, Aaron. And we're trying to capture this area to get a hold of those cannons, and then we gotta go help out Sanji. Starting a new job tomorrow, but you want to say hi? Well, good luck starting your new job, Aaron. I hope it works well for you. And thank you so much for stopping by. Alright, leader's here. Let's beat him up, and then we'll have to go deal with those Marines. Alright, we captured that area. Let's go help Sanji. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Now, Usopp has begun attacking with the stolen cannons. Hell yeah. So that should help out a lot. We'll go help out Sanji, and then we'll defeat the Marines, so... Crocodile Company have withdrawn from the battlefield to complete their true objective. Alright, we defeated Baroque Works. Now we have to defeat Tashigi.
虜になるのに。
Alright, Tashigi is down.
ルフィさんたちは戦いを止めようとしているの。お願いだから協力して。この戦いの元凶はバロックワークスと社長のクロコダイルなのよ。そんな。だとして今全体目標をバロックワークスに変更して。
And we just made the Marines our allies. There's Mr. 1 and Mr. 2. Mr. 2 is one of the most fabulous characters in the series. And I do not mean that in a negative connotation at all.
みんな死になさい。
厄介そうな奴が来たじゃねえか。俺が相手する。
仕方ねえ。もう片方は俺が引き受けた。
Alright, so Sanji's going after Mr. 2. So that'll leave Mr. 1 to me.
来なさいよ。誰？あんた誰？
俺の名はサンジ。海の一流国。この国に手を出すな。敵はまだまだいる。早く片付けるぞ。
Alright, we've got historical area now. Looking, hope you're all doing well. Good luck with the new job. Oh, Aaron, Ace, thank you so much for the lurk. Alright, there goes Mr. 2. What's the name of this game? I've never seen it before. It's called One Piece Pirate Warriors, I believe is what it's called. Pirate Warriors 4, Aaron. But yeah, it's a Dynasty Warrior style game for One Piece.
あんたの勝ちよ。殺しなさい。
Surprised Gigi hasn't played it. One Piece is a favorite of all time. Yeah, I recommend it. It's very good. And it's 2-player too, Aaron, so you and Gigi can play together.
いい勝負だった。もうそれ以上言葉はいらねえはずだぜ。
ライバルとの友情の証。
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
じゃあな。
Oh, Mr. 2. Alright, Mr. 2 has been beaten. And that should keep most of the, most of our crew safe. Now we need to defeat Mr. 1. Nami has defeated 500 enemies. Hell yeah, Nami. Way to go, girl. One of the commanders had to flee. One of our marine allies. There you are. Alright, all of Baroque Works has been defeated.
これで戦いの勢いが少しでも弱まれば。
Let's go help defeat and capture the rest of the shopping district, and then we'll go take down Mr. 1. Sanji's here. He'll clean up a lot of this, I'm sure. There we go. Leader appeared in the shopping district. Alright, now in order to capture the shopping district, we have to defeat Mr. 1. Das Bones. Yes, that is his actual name. Das Bones. Alright, let's go beat up Mr. 1. And he is eating the dice fruit, so he is a bladed human. Up, Chopper is struggling. We might need to go help him. And there we go.
本当に鉄を切るほどの実力があるかどうかだ。
刀一本俺の技を受け切れるとは思えね
いいんだ。もう受けね
Didn't schedule you at all for tomorrow? I'm not surprised, Rabbit. I'm sorry.
え。一刀に居合い。獅子孫孫。
アトミックスパート。
礼を言う。俺はまだまだ強くなれる。
Mr. 1 is defeated. I'm gonna go help out Chopper real quick.
抵抗しても無駄だ。どうせ
He's gonna be blown away in 4.5 hours.
お前らみてえのも
We'll get you all together in one place and blow the hell out of you from a distance.
砲撃する予定なんだよ。
あの男にはやってもおかしくない。攻撃手を探して攻撃を止めなきゃ。
Defeat the suspicious enemies.
攻撃するなら高い位置からのはずだ。高い建物の近くに怪しい奴がいねえか探すぞ。
And try not to run out of time. Alright, I can't slack off waiting on all these. Go make dinner. All right. Thank you, Raynella. You have a great night, okay?
急がねえとここが吹っ飛んじゃうんだ。早く攻撃手の場所を教えてくれよ。
貴様らだって何度も目にしてる。そういう場所だよ。
こいつまさか砲撃手か。
あの男もしかして砲撃手じゃない？
Is he involved in the bombardment? I got you, Usopp. I'm coming, bud.
攻撃されたらあなたたちも死ぬのよ。場所を教えて。
階段を登らなきゃならねえ高いところだぜ。
手間かけさせてんじゃねえ。攻撃手はどこだ。
砲台を置けるような場所を考えればわかるんじゃねえかと。
Alright, need to defeat 2 more.
Hey! ここから見える建物の中じゃねえかと。
ちょっと砲撃手の場所を教えなさいよ。
貴様らだって何度も目にしてる。そういう場所だよ。
2 down.
砲撃手はどこにいるの？答え。
Enjoy the live action version? Yeah, I think it's pretty good. You know, they made some changes and took some liberties to kind of speed up the plot, but overall, I think they nailed the casting on pretty much every character, which is probably the most important thing. And, you know, next, they ended up actually, you know, the changes they made weren't, like, hugely negative, you know, as far as, like, the overall story. But I think a big part of that was they had the author of One Piece Oda was actually involved in the process, and I think that helped a lot.
この広場を狙ってる砲撃手ってのはどこにいる？サム、一番高い建物の上だって聞いたぞ。
All right, all of Baroque Works has been defeated.
あそこ以外考えられない。何度も見ていたはずなのに盲点だった。攻撃手は間違いなくあの時計台の中にいるわ。
And there it is in the clock tower.
そろそろ戻らないとまずそう。
So Miss All Sundays retreated. And we did lose the historical area, unfortunately. Oh, that's unfortunate. And there we go. Artillery soldier is down. Glad to hear you liked it too. I'm still really skeptical of starting One Piece because how long it is, but at least you got a taste of it with the live action. So here's the thing. One Piece is super long. Don't get me wrong. I've talked about how I've been reading it for, let's see, 19 years? Almost 20 years? But I definitely think it's worth it. Like, as far as the series goes, there's so much layers to it, and there's so much that, like... Let me put it this way. In the very first chapter, they end up, In the very first chapter, they give a hint to something that will become very important later. The very first chapter. You don't even need to know what it is, but it's pretty wild. So I definitely recommend it. I'm a big One Piece fan. There's so many, like... Oh, we got Tashigi. Okay, cool. New characters become available to play in free log and treasure log. You can check the conditions in the character unlock condition list in the pre-battle screen or the pause screen. Okay, cool. So now we have Tashigi. But yeah, I do recommend it. I really do. I think that One Piece is one of those franchises. It's kind of like a once-in-a-lifetime type franchise where it's not only funny, but it's also incredible. So these are poneglyphs. Are they, Nico Robin? How strange looking they are. And you can read them. I can't. The guards must be asleep somewhere in Alabasta. I will take this place and turn it into the strongest military nation ever seen. That is why I brought about this civil war, so I could take over this country. Now read the inscriptions. The strongest military weapon, the ancient weapon Pluton. Where is it? There's nothing written about it here. All we have is some historical records. What? Not one mention of the word Pluton. I see. Shame. You were one hell of a partner, but this is where I have to kill you. What? Our deal was that I would bring you to where the poneglyphs were and you would tell me everything about Pluton, but you failed to hold up your end of the agreement. The poneglyph of Alabasta revealed nothing about Pluton. Do you think I hadn't planned for this outcome? Where's that crocodile? I'll beat him into mush. There in the back. That looks like Crocodile. But yeah, I do think that, like, if you're nervous about it, but you enjoyed the live action, you should start it. I don't necessarily recommend watching the anime yet, because I think they're going to be doing, like, a Dragon Ball Z Kai, where they're going to cut out a lot of the filler and kind of accelerate the storyline version. So I would wait until that version comes out if you want to watch the anime, but as far as the manga, there's never been a better time to start. Especially because, and I say this, they're in the final saga, which means that we are nearing the end of the story. I'm not saying the story's going to end even in the next year, but given that One Piece has been going, I think, since, like, 97, you know, we're at the end game, so to speak. Covered in wounds, Luffy arrives in Alaberna on the hunt for Crocodile. He heads to the battlefield ready to save Vivi in the kingdom of Alabasta. Push on through Great Battle of the Royal Tomb. And we're going to play as Luffy. Ooh, brutal. Sounds about right. Gotta sting a bit, yep. Rabbit says, that happened to me once. Give Crocodile a beating. And the lose condition is Luffy defeated. Settle things with Crocodile and keep your promise with Vivi. Alright. So I know we have a soul map upgrade we can use. Or no, we need 3 of them actually. That's unfortunate. Okay, never mind. We cannot. Skill set will be attack enhancement. That's pursuit. And yeah, we'll get an attack enhancement here. We'll upgrade life. Get some more defense, maybe. Oh, this is another attack enhancement, huh? There's 2 of them? But this increases Y attacks. Okay, got it. Tanner boy, what's wrong, kiddo? You okay? Great gauge attack power. Ooh, I like that. I think that's worth investing in. We'll upgrade our attack. Some life. Life again. We don't have enough there. Yes, Tanner boy? What's up, kiddo? Are you okay? Alright, so before we get in, YouTube, I'll be right back. I gotta go let my dog out. So I'll be right back, everybody. So hang tight, and then we will settle things with Crocodile, okay? Be right back. Hey, YouTube. Sorry about that. My dog needed to get his dinner for the night. Hope you guys are doing well, and let's hop back on in as we challenge Crocodile. And this will probably be our last fight of the night. So, want to thank you guys for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. And let's go kick Crocodile's butt. I assume Rabbit is talking about the emotes you used during the chair stream, Aaron. You alright there, Tanner boy? Hi, Tanner. All right, here we go.
建物が崩れてきた。早くあいつ倒さねえとやばそうだな。壊れた柱から
If I can take down the other pillars.
他の柱も。まだまだ。お前をぶっ飛ばせる。
駆け出しの海賊が勝てる相手じゃねえ。諦めろ。
ビビが国を諦めねえ限り俺も戦うことをやめねえ。
たとえてめえが死んでも。
死んだ時はそれはそれだ。
せろ。小賢しい。
Boom!
誰だろうと俺はお前を超えていく。ゴムゴムの
デザート。
Luffy is indeed the best. This is true. And there we go. Got an S on that fight. Hell yeah. And we unlock Crocodile.
死闘の末、ルフィはクロコダイルを撃破し、バロックワークスは壊滅。アラバスタの反乱は麦わらの一味とビビの活躍により終結した。束の間の休息と宴に興じるルフィたちだったが、海軍は
Luffy and the crew take a break and enjoy a feast. So typical.
ゴーイングメリー号を心配する一味のもとに、船は無事だと連絡が入る。その間
Ship is saved from none other than their former opponent, Mr. Tube, on play.
ボンクレーだった。
ダチだからよ。
さらにミスター2はビビを待つという一味の友情に心を打たれ、部下と共に自らおとりとなって海軍の攻撃からルフィたちを逃がす。
No, definitely not enough food.
女の道をそれるとも踏み外せぬは人の道。散らばもろとも誠の空に咲かせてみせよう。
Drag swag.
ボンちゃん、俺たちおめえらのこと絶対忘れねえからな。
一方ビビは一味と共に航海を続けるか、それとも国に残り王女として生きていくか、一つの選択を前にしていた。その選択に結論を出したビビはク クロコダイルの脅威が去ったアラバスタの国民に向け演説を始める。
少しだけ冒険をしました。
Rabbit, you would really like Mr. Chuban Clay. He's phenomenal.
絶望を探す旅でした。暗い嵐の中で一隻の船に会いました。船は私の背中を押してこう言います。お前にはあの光が見えないのか。海に逆らわず、しかし船首はまっすぐに、たとえ逆風だろうとも。そして指をさします。見ろ、光があった。歴史はやがてこれを幻と呼ぶけれど、私にはそれだけが真実。そしてみんなビビー、ほら来たビビー、船を戻そう、急げ。
ビビちゃん、
海軍もそこまで来てるぞ。
お別れを言いに来たの。
今なんて。
私一緒には行けません。今まで本当にありがとう。冒険はまだしたいけど、私はやっぱりこの国を愛してるから。だから行けません。
そっか。
私は
印なら罰がいい。なんで？海賊だろ。
でもあれは本
You okay there, Tanner
相
Dog?
手の死を意味するんだぞ。
いいんだ、罰がいい。なあビビ、かっこいいもんな。
私もそれがいい。
何でもいいから書けよ。本題はそこじゃねえんだ。
これでよし。
私はここに残るけど、いつかまた会えたらもう一度仲間と呼んでくれますか。
いつまでもバカ、返事しちゃダメ。海軍がビビに気づいてる。私たちとビビとの関わりを証拠づけたら、ビビは罪人になるわ。
It's okay, bud. Calm down, okay?
このまま黙って別れましょう。
Come here, kiddo. Come on.
これから何が起こっても、左腕のこれが仲間の印だ。出航！
And there we go. And with that, guys, we're going to wrap up Alabasta as well as this stream. I want to say thank you to everyone who hung out, everyone who came out and supported the cosplay stream today. I definitely hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to say thanks to everybody who helped make this stream possible. I know this was a long time coming. I think you guys unlocked this back in November. So thank you so much for the wait. YouTube, thank you guys for watching. As always, you guys know the drill by now. If you made it this far, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more of me, definitely check me out on all my socials and on twitch.tv/Shenzo the Lost. Could have seen this live, but instead you'll watch the rerun, which I guess is a good reason to be on YouTube if you're doing that. But anyway, yeah, definitely don't forget to leave a comment about how One Piece is the greatest anime/manga of all time, and I will reply to it, I promise. But yeah, you can follow me on Blue Sky, on Twitter, although I'm not active there, on Instagram, also not active there. But you can follow me pretty much everywhere, just won't guarantee I'll follow you everywhere. Join our Discord. Don't forget to check out all my friends and awesome community members as well. And that'll do, YouTube. We'll see you next time, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye-bye!